Morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Sheriff Filicetti. I'd like to welcome you to the Do the Right Thing ceremony. And I also want to offer a thank you to Superintendent Mark Laurie and the Niagara Falls School District for accommodating this ceremony. I'm joined on stage today by Niagara Falls Police Superintendent Nick Ligamari, Niagara County Legislator Dave Godfrey, and Second Assistant District Attorney Pete Wittish. The Do the Right Thing award ceremony was started in 1998 by the Niagara County Juvenile Justice Task Force. The subcommittee meets 4 times a year to select from hundreds of entries submitted by teachers, police officers, and other community members. Today we will honor the top awards for exemplary behavior and accomplishments. Although we are recognizing today's student award winners, we would be remiss if we did not recognize and thank the parents who have raised and molded these extraordinary students. I'd also like to recognize the educators and administrators who for 9 months spend more waking hours with our children than sometimes we do as parents. These awards are also a tribute to you and your staff, and each of your schools should be proud. The staff of Do the Right Thing are honored to present these awards, and each time we hear the positive stories of the children, we too are impressed with their accomplishments. Award winners, when your name is read, please stand up and remain near your seat. A member of the honor guard will come to your seat and escort you up. And please stay for pictures at the end. I'd like to introduce Legislator Dave Godfrey to start off our awards. You have to bear with us. We have not done an in-person Do the Right Thing ceremony since COVID, so we're working the kinks back out on this. All right. So if we could have, first up will be Benjamin DiLorenzo, Niagara Falls High School. Thomas Roble, Harry F. Abbott Elementary School. Elena Mayville, Edward Town Middle School. Giselle Kraska, Reagan Intermediate School. Jason Davidson, Aaron Elementary School. Vincenzo Fazio, Royalton Heartland High School. Isabella Sanchez, Royalton Heartland Middle School. Timothy Guilfoyle, Royalton Heartland High School. Milton Vidal Jr., Newfane Elementary School. And Gianna Joseph, Newfane Middle School. Hey, now I'd like to welcome Legislator Dave Godfrey for presentation of awards.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
All right, that's better. Thank you. Well, it's my pleasure again. It's been a long time since we've been up here to do it in person. I'm glad to see we have this opportunity again, young men and women that have been doing the right thing and setting the example for their peers. So first up, Benjamin DiLorenzo. Could you stand, please? Benjamin was nominated by Marty Campbell. And it writes here, what did he do to deserve this honor? Well, Ben is a student in the cafeteria. He was on cafeteria duty. There was a teacher that was knocking at the door trying to get in, obviously did not have the pass in order to get through the door. Very cold outside, and Benjamin realized that it is a teacher, we probably want to let her in, but doing the right thing, you're not going to open the door unless you know for sure who it is. And he did not. So he went and found Mr. Campbell, who then identified the teacher properly and led the teacher into the auditorium. Benjamin, thank you very much for doing the right thing and making sure you're following the security rules of the school. Congratulations. Okay, Christina Robel. Or Thomas, Christina, wrong sheet. Thomas Robel. Sorry, Thomas. Okay, Thomas was nominated by Christina Zafran, who is the school counselor. For the past several years, during the Walk the Falls event, Thomas had and was running a basket auction in order to make money to give the charities of his choice. This past year, he chose Abbott as his recipient, since this will be his last year there as a student at the school. The baskets were donated by friends and family, and Thomas served as the announcer himself when it was time to draw the tickets and to pull the winners. He was able to raise a total of $535, and all of it has now been donated to Abbott. So Thomas, congratulations for a good fundraiser, and I think you're going to be a good auctioneer in the future. Congratulations. Eliana was nominated by Kelly Sirianni, and that's one of the teachers. It's a very, very nice write-up, by the way. She went to great lengths to explain that you're really a tremendous student. It says that she had worked with Eliana for 2 years in the math class. Her behavior, her work ethics, genuine concern for her peers and the staff make her stand out above all of the other students. She shows concern for her own performances and takes responsibility to complete all of her tasks in and out of school. And if she needs help, she advocates for herself. Ella, as they call her for short, also seeks to help others. She is very observant. She notices if a peer is struggling and helps that student herself, or solicits help from one of the teachers to help the student. She also shows compassion and empathy for the peers that are struggling in school with personal issues. She offers the same kindness to the staff that when she notices a change in their demeanor. Ellie is a model for the Falcon Foundation's every day. She knows what is right and what is wrong. She is demonstrated by the choices she has made and her own actions on a daily basis. She encourages her peers to behave accordingly as well. It is a pleasure that the teacher, Kelly Sirianni, had nominated her for the Do the Right Thing program, and I know that of all of the accolades you've given here, you set a great example for the rest of your peers in the school. So congratulations for being that shining star in the class. Congratulations. Okay, Milton Riddell. There you are, way down there. How you doing? Can you hear me good? Okay, now we're good. Okay, Milton was nominated by Amy Brown, one of the teachers. Milton went above and beyond during a recess to make another classmate feel that they were included in the games that were being played by a group of the other kids. He asked all the other boys in that group to step back and allow that student to be able to catch the ball so he could feel like he was really part of it and he was able to have his own turn. Milton did not know that Amy Brown, the teacher, was actually watching all of this. And as a result, the teacher nominated him for definitely doing the right thing, looking out for another student who seemed to be ignored, making sure they were included in all the fun. Milton, congratulations for doing the right thing. Gianna Joseph. Did I say it right? Gianna?
Yeah.
That's a pretty name. Thank you. Gianna was nominated by the principal, Keith, Cranby, correct? Cranby pronounced? Okay. It goes on to say that I have known Gianna since middle school journey, when she began, and she has always contributed to building a positive middle school culture. Gianna takes great pride in doing the right thing every single day, and based on her efforts, consistently brings the people up around her and make them feel important. Most recently, she took the time to send an email to me, to the principal, on behalf of all of her peers, and to create a possible plan to change the students' pictures who recently had their picture retaken to ensure that they really were showing the very best of themselves in the picture they were taking. And I am very thankful for Gianna for putting her students first, doing the right thing, and making a difference for all of her peers in her class. Congratulations, Gianna, for doing the right thing. Okay, now I'm going to turn the program over to one of our Niagara County District Attorneys, Peter Wittish. And it's Wittish, and I know that it's tough for you to pronounce.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, the next person that we want to recognize is Vincenzo Fazio. Vincenzo, if you can stand up. Thank you. So Vincenzo was nominated by his athletic director at Roy Hart's High School, John Grismala. Vincenzo plays varsity football, and in a game last year, a game against Alden, right? Game against Alden, one of the players on the Alden football team had a really bad injury. I guess broke his leg, I believe. And it was actually a really tough scene. So after the player was carted, he was carted off the field, and the Alden players, they wanted to take a knee and say a prayer for their fallen player, for their friend, their colleague. The referees said, well, no, we're not doing that here. This is a game, we got to keep going. Vincenzo stood up, led his team. He said, no, this is the right thing to do. This is more than a football game at this point. This is the right thing to do. So led his team, and there's a great picture, and it's online. There's a great picture of both teams taking a knee in the middle of the field. And Vincenzo was the one who helped that happen. Without Vincenzo, the referees wanted to push it aside and keep going. Vincenzo, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for being a leader for your team, for doing what is right, and for doing the right thing. Thank you. Okay. Next, we have Isabella Sanchez. And did Timothy Guilfoyle, did he show up? Okay, because this kind of goes together, right? Timothy was with you when this happened? So, Isabella and Timothy are both in the Roy Hart School District. They were nominated by Linda O'Grady, who works as part of the transportation with the bus company. So back in, I guess it was November 6th, that sound about right? November 6th, Isabella was on a bus, and the bus driver suffered a seizure. while driving the bus. Isabella, I'm incredibly impressed. The poise she had. She jumped up, she secured the bus. She helped secure the emergency brake so the bus, to stop the bus so it couldn't go anywhere, and then called 911. Timothy was there, even though he couldn't be here today, unfortunately. Timothy stayed with the bus driver, made sure the bus driver was okay, while she was taking care of calling 911. That's quick thinking. That's awesome. Thank you very much. You see someone in need, you see an emergency situation, you step up and you did exactly what needed to be done to do everything you can to help everybody out. Thank you very much for doing the right thing. Okay. Next we have Giselle Kraska. Giselle goes to Reagan Intermediate School, and she was nominated by Monica Dagler, who's a principal in the teacher's aide, I believe, or Kim Urbaniak was also one of her nominators. So Giselle came to school around Christmas time, and what she did was she brought a Christmas card in it with money that she had saved up from her piggy bank. She had saved up this money herself. These were hers. She could have done anything she wanted with that money. And she gave it to Miss Urbaniak to go on a shopping spree for books for the library. She loves reading books. And Giselle, let me tell you, good for you, I do too. I love reading books. It's a great hobby to get into. She loves reading books so much, she wanted to share that experience with others and to help others get into it and start reading books. So she brought in her hard-saved money, gave it to the school so that they could go out and get more books for all the kids to read. Giselle, thank you very much for sacrificing other things you could have done for that, for the betterment of the other students and of the school. Thank you very much for doing the right thing. And last, I have Jason Davidson. Jason, could you stand up? Okay. Jason was nominated, so Jason goes to Anna Merritt Elementary School, and he was nominated by Caitlin Kurtz, his teacher. Is Caitlin here? So, I've spoken with some of you last week when I called to let everybody know about this. Jason, do you know how much Ms. Kurtz thinks you're fantastic? Oh my word. When I called and I spoke with Ms. Kurtz and let her know that you were receiving this award, she bubbled over. She was so excited for you. She was so excited because of the person that you are. Ms. Kurtz, when she nominated you, she said, "You are a gentleman to every person in the building. That you always bring a positive attitude. That you always have a smile on your face. You bring positive energy, sunshine, and love to your classroom every day." That's fantastic. I know people don't like standing up in front of everyone else, but this is important. This is good. Ms. Kurtz said how if another kid doesn't have a snack, you offer up yours. Here you go. I don't need one. You can have it. Don't feel left out. That there was a time when you found something valuable on the floor that someone had dropped or lost, and you were like, "No problem. Here it is." Turn it over to the teacher. You didn't keep it. You didn't do no. Someone lost this. We need to get it back to them. That's fantastic. Even when Ms. Kurtz might not be, she might not have a smile on her face, Jason checks in with her. "Are you doing okay? Is everything? What can I help with?" Jason, you just bring positive energy wherever you go. Don't ever lose that smile, and don't ever lose that positive energy. And thank you for doing the right thing. That's all I have. And now I'm going to turn the floor over to the Chief of the Niagara Falls Police Department, Chief Ligamari.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the men and women of the Niagara Falls Police Department and the Niagara County Sheriff's Office, I would like to congratulate each and every one of our award recipients. It has been an honor for me to be part of this ceremony today and to see what impressive accomplishments the young people in this room have achieved. It's truly impressive. Receiving an award for your acts is a great feeling and is certainly well deserved. Please remember how you feel today and strive to keep going and make a positive impact, not only on your life, but on the lives of others. As most of you, as I'm hearing why most of you were nominated, it's usually for helping others. So try to strive to do that throughout your lives. Thank you to the recipients for coming today. I know it's hard for you to leave school for a little while, so everyone's probably pretty happy about that. And to the family, friends, and others in attendance that supported them here today. This is, like the sheriff said, we haven't done this in person in a while, but it really, to me, makes a big difference doing it in person and having these young people recognized for what they do. So at this point, we're also, this program is also sponsored by several agencies. I'd just like to mention some of those right now. Community Missions of Niagara Frontier, All-Star Niagara County Sheriff's Office, of course the Niagara Falls High School for letting us have the ceremony here, the Niagara Falls School District, the Niagara Falls Teachers Union, Niagara PAL, who is very instrumental in putting on this program, Our School Channel 1302. You will be able to, I believe, watch this program on the Our School Channel at a later time. And of course, Tim Hortons for coffee and Timbits that we'll have out in the vestibule, and LMG Awards. We're going to take a group picture, I believe, so just hang tight for a minute. And like I said, the OSC 21 cable show, you'll be able to watch this ceremony at a later time on that. So basically that concludes our ceremony for today. So everybody have a great day, and let's have a round of applause for all our